Всем привет, с вами я Рока, и сегодня будем продолжать играть в Гоп-Стоп Impact. Да. Так что... начинаем. Почему с главного меню? Потому что я случайно начал квест с утра, и из этого не смог с него выйти. Литературный клуб. Мне разблокировали видео. Yes! Ха-ха! Видео разблокировали. Знаете, я даже рад. Почему даже? Я рад. Мои видео принадлежат мне. Самое важное, что я мог сегодня узнать. Правда, он все равно почему-то в списке находится после. Ну да ладно. Главное, что отозвали. Так что начинаем. Ура! Когда вы проходили разгильдию, искать приключения за задание, кто-то ударил вас в плечо. Да что же такое? Места на дороге всем хватает. Зачем мы же идти прямо на нас? Не тебе прошу прощения, не извините, а вот так вот взять. Эта записка неужели? Ага. Ничего не написано, только меняется окошко. Возможно, тут изображено нечто иное. Например, металлическая дверь. Ха.
We're way behind schedule.
Так это случайно
Next on
событие.
the agenda.
Просто вот сюда надо было.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the
Слышь,
agenda.
меня архонт.
Next on the...
Пошел ты нахуй.
We're way behind schedule.
Пошел ты нахуй.
We're way behind schedule.
А? Это Крио.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Что здесь забыл электропризрак?
Next on the
А,
agenda.
это каменный, ладно.
I must leave. We're way. Born of ice and frost. Steady as stone.
А, Манштадт. А, ну, кстати, да, Манштадт. Мне нужно и это. Кстати. При вас хотел сделать. Брат, остановись. Охуеть. Сила атаки. Уху. По-моему, почти ничего не изменилось. Ну и ладно. А, я просто... Она так сильная, что ей уже... Крит урон 185, ебануться. Но может мне не критовать. Меня хутао меньше, а хутао призван критовать. О, Лиза, сотка. Чего? What? А. Ну да. Вообще я хутао ужасно критов не набрал, потому что они у меня все идут по факту из хомы.
Silly child.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Извини,
Next on the agenda.
я случайно.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary. We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bad. Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here,
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal to come. Take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dips.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization.
you're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take...
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's because Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too serious.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Чего?
I'm starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good... There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well... no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the... All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Spring.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went... Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well,
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just...
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence. They are unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually... So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
Whoa! So both sides were...
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to... In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lord, but she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping people like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate.
I'm glad. I think that... Take care.
Pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continue... Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were...
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to...
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small... It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is... Ah, yes.
Now even Paimon's starting to...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of... Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of to see some... friends.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we?
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
We're way behind schedule.
Я думал, он что-то скажет. То, что... А какого фига вы сели на мою...
We're way behind schedule.
Не, кстати, Мона офигеть какая быстрая.
We're
Правда,
way
она не
behind
вкачана
schedule.
у меня еще, так что...
Next on the agenda.
Подземелье. Гидроаппликатор мне нужен.
Wish me luck.
Ну ладно, пусть будет Барбара.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Это же та самая маска Девлюка, да?
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Piotr.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Don't wander about if you don't have...
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Он без меня не ходит, да?
Where have I seen this person before?
And
Это же
who,
ты,
may I
Сергей.
ask, is this? We mustn't bring...
New ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have...
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring it. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take
Хорошо,
your
я
word
поверю
and
вам
make
на
no
слово
further
и больше не
inquiries.
буду задавать вопросы.
Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going...
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Ah. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so...
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the detail. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be...
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it.
Меч-то палец болит. Ноги.
Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just...
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted. No matter. We already have the intel we need. Get...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
I will end you. This is bad. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Get it together. This isn't good.
The door is open. Let's go. Is that Eula?
А мы разве здесь не были?
Steady as stone.
Первыми этими вратами воспользовался. О. Че у меня на горы стоит, интересно? А, алкоголника, немножко. Зелёный.
With this, I may more fully manifest my majesty as Prinzessin der Verirrtelung and defeat that sworn enemy of fate named Reality.
It will also be of use in your work for the Adventurers Guild, main Fräulein.
I created another universe and founded paradise, for I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrtelung.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions...
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plan.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack?
I shall say this one last time. You are not. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Я думал, она скажет это. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have...
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and... Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol...
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Кстати, про Есена сказал. Ой.
I'll protect us.
Ладно, я по старинке. Пиццу в руки и погнали.
Shudder! Beg for mercy.
А это можно было так делать? Ну и ладно.
More speed.
Кстати, что на ней стоит? А, блудный огонь, как и... А, нет, церемонии древней знати. Еба, у нее критов. А чё такой маленький физурон? 20% у меня вот эта хрень дают 50. А, нет, 34, ну больше. А и физурон-то только и нужен. Хватит у нее базовые атаки. Блять, меня Иола будет сносить больше. Нахуя ей столько хп? Ну все, 8... А, еще здесь. Когда его тратит холодное сердце во время ледяного, ее бонус физического урона увеличивается на 30% в течение 6 секунд. Каждое потраченное холодное сердце увеличивает длительность эффекта на 6 секунд. Не может превышать 18 секунд. Уменьшает время отката заряженного режима, делая его равно времени отката незаряженного варианта. Круто, кстати.
More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
Rack and ruin.
So quiet.
Eye for an eye.
I must collect them. This is trouble.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
That'll be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Flood of frost.
I see through you.
Rack and ruin.
Miscalculated. Detoxifying heat. You need to hurry up.
Let's dance.
А, вот зачем я ладно.
Ow! Ouchie! Right?
Серьезно,
I
вообще?
condemn you.
Cook this through.
Оружие ничего.
Back into it.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Crush.
Get out quickly.
Shudder.
No. I think lost.
А я не взял.
My work.
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
I
Crush.
I guess what
Let us cross swords.
that seems to work. This is trouble.
Beg for mercy.
The loneliness of death.
More speed.
Сундуков-то тут нет, да? Ну ладно.
Crush.
Ладно.
Beg for mercy. More speed.
That's where they put the diagram!
Да, мы тут были.
I guess there's no other option but to fight. You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them! So soon!
Beg for mercy. More speed.
No escape!
Shudder.
Фух. Ну, погнали.
This is long overdue. Come on, we can do it.
Blood of frost.
See? Higher, higher, hands on fire. As a dutiful maid would.
Crush.
Finally, some quiet first.
Beg for mercy.
Counterattack!
More speed.
Death.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just...
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands. In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright. But it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Закрытыми друзьями.
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it.
Sure. Well,
That you will. And make sure not to steal my time.
О, сундук,
We're way
сундук,
behind
сундук.
schedule. Healthy body, healthy mind.
О. А, это ее квест. Так, Барбара, пошла вон отсюда. Ты мне засиживаешься уже. О, она сменила одежду. Момо. Должны. Солнечный краб. Так, земляки, забывшие свою родину, самоидентификацию, фото и поход. Выполнение заданий процесс. Загоратая притворяться, лично дно разбить. Тарелка ага. Совершить предательство. Рожать правую руку, простить. Южный ветер все хорошо, северный ветер все плохо. Солнечный краб, международная другое, все возможно. Они не из назума. Краб, солдатик. Коми Сараканзе. А, нет, комиссар... Ладно. Возможно, потому что они Райден должны Сёгуну, потому что похожи на железные... Так, ты говоришь о этой Асаю.
I must leave no stone unturned.
That seemed to work.
Где он успел переодеться?
The loneliness of death.
Я не гордый, посмотрю. Что там в зиме? Сжать левую руку отомстить, сжать правую руку заключить союз. Наша землячка в храме, она все время загорает, понимаете? Тут, кстати, была миссия, где... Нет, не здесь, ладно. Сжать левую руку отомстить, сжать правую заключить союз, разжать правую руку посетить. все погибли. Сражайся со мной.
Huh? Go! Huh?
Угу.
Go! Phew! Go!
Как она...
are you? The more, the merrier.
Blink!
Let me amuse
Time to
myself
go.
a little. The more the systems shine no longer.
Почему русские дают немецкие фамилии? В чем проблема? Он просто взял, подошел и отдал. Неужели мне всего хватает?
Let's move.
We're way behind
Я
schedule.
твоя смерть.
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this. An unfortunate fault. Almost. I slipped up.
Steady as.
This isn't good.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Да иду и пойду. Опять потом... А, это не. А, в той самой пещере. А, Немо. Да ну на.
Let's get down to business.
Crap, you'll get frostbite. Now you're not going anywhere. Flash frost.
I must leave
Say no more.
Flash break. It's no problem.
No touching.
Food. Disgusting.
Finally, No. To the berry.
We're way behind schedule.
Подожди-ка. А, мы тут были.
My blade! It's my lucky day! Don't be a killjoy!
Born
We've
of
only
ice
just
and
begun! You can't run! Well, looks like I went too far. Feel my blade! Feel my blade! To the ferry. It's my lucky day. There's more!
We're way behind schedule.
Да я просто...
It's my lucky day.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
My blade!
Someone needs assistance.
get down to business.
I'll catch up.
Павел. Ильин.
Leave it all to me.
No escape.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
А вы охуели?
My blade.
Steady as stone.
Prepare yourself. Almost.
Next, I must leave you.
Send this quickly. How's that? Your fairy slipped up.
Time to go.
I guess this is it. You can't run from death.
We're way behind schedule.
Next on the agenda.
Дорогие Никите Пайман, я глубоко сожалею, что пусть я и изменилась в глубине души, я знаю, что не имела на это право, поэтому я и не буду настолько бесстыдна, чтобы снова...
We're way behind schedule.
Опа! А, даже Пайман не хочет пользоваться этой морой. Это же та самая мора. Моролюбиво. Ой, я так подумал, что это про Мику. А, Гудзия и Мика. Я совсем не стоит беспокоиться. То, что Мика может с нами сделать, да она нас порвет своими лицами. Плачет. Все, начинаем. Раз мы бармен, берем Диону. И раз это Делька. Не, выберем вот эту.
Let's go.
Наоборот.
Leave it to me.
What's our objective?
If I take a back alley,
Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey, don't forget about the equally...
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a bar. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails, or as long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy
unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with you.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try. So, great. Then please, come on in.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles. Actually, we came...
Bartenders? Oh, so you're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques.
Don't worry, she's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making have a lot in common, you know.
All right, I'll take your word for it. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope great. That just about covers all I have to say.
Без хорошей основы смешать напиток не получится. Для приготовления напитка требуется 3 ингредиента, включая добавки. Если у клиента будут особые пожелания, добавьте ингредиенты с следующим вкусом. Нажимая на кнопки в определенный порядке, следуя подсказкам, чтобы смешать напиток правильно. После смешивания вы автоматически перейдете к следующему шагу. Когда индикатор окажется в области с заказанным размером, нажмите чтобы налить напиток. Рецепт. Содовая. Мята. Лимон. Блин, жалко, лимона нельзя собирать. Сок, чай, кофе.
You're a quick learner.
Paimon agrees this...
Okay. That was just practice, though. On the job, some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has the...
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skill... All right. In that case, you two can take this count.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait! Where's Paimon's caramel pine
Розария. Опа, Делюк. Здорово, Филюк.
Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you here?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard...
Wow, you really do catch...
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah,
Just tell me your initial feel. Excited, confused, anything. How does it... I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon? Paimon's initial feeling is...
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you. Great. Take your time.
Так. Что там? А, 3 сока. Что здесь перемешать в соке?
Not bad.
Прекрасно.
Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink...
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Gray Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told no requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably... In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch. Much like this one.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just figured that it would taste... Looking back on it, I was so young and naive. Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. But... thank you. By the way, but I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience.
And Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Very well. Then...
Come back soon when you have a minute.
Well, well, this is a surprise. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now. I just wanted to see how she'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that...
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please, take your time.
Так, кофе, молоко и шоколад. Кофе, молоко и шоколад. Она налила шоколад? Стража Борея.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Huh. Борея.
You're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one? I'm just kidding. I'd never...
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him. Whether that's you, the innkeeper...
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take them? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me...
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my...
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too...
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
But what about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked?
Why, of course.
Really? That's great! Our names will be...
Well, I must admit,
You can say that again. Just looking at these good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know...
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, I should be going. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself.
Until next time.
Опа, Лиза. Дед, ты что здесь забыл? Дед.
Hi there, cutie. It's good to see you.
It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a place like this, but as Lisa said, I'm glad to see you.
Hey, what do you mean by a place like this? Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster away from her desk? We've only been here for a few minutes, and
Lisa...
Yeah, this is the acting grandmaster we're talking, but you know what they say. Now that we're already here, why don't you let her mix a couple of drinks for you two? It'll make you feel a lot...
Honestly, Jean is the only person I know who needs to be... Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. Medium, extra sweet. And how about you, Jean?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you drink coffee all the time.
What? Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep me open. Thanks.
Ага. Так, чай. Чай, молоко и карамель. Ну, вроде среднюю кружку.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Just give this one to Paimon and try making another.
Чай. Чай, молоко. Не знаю.
The sweetness is just...
The coffee is strong and rich with just a nice hint of bitterness. Actually, I do understand what you meant. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately. There's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as my... I'm concerned my stress may even be starting to somehow affect you.
What? See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard, so I thought I'd take you out for some drinks. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking about work. That's what's most concerning. If you're constantly under stress like this, it's only a matter of time.
Oh, you are... So, is learning to relax actually my biggest challenge?
Yep, work hard, play hard,
Мирую.
and rest
Его
even
здесь в
harder.
джунгли сидит.
The two of you may need even more rest.
All right, thank you. All of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and...
Yes and no. It really... Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. You sure have a way with words, cutie. Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great.
Дед, что ты делаешь в таверне Мунштада? Чё за делюка так мало дали? А, и за деда тоже мало дадут. Или потому что их два? А, их потому что два.
Ah, traveler.
Я тоже
Good to see you.
джунгли.
I trust you are well.
У меня тот же вопрос. Что ты здесь делаешь?
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. The free and prosperous land of Wind is as splendid a place to visit, and it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here. One misty garden, please. I take my tea strong, thank you.
Туманный сад, а.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The tea is clear and glows with a pleasing hue. Its richness is...
Wow! So Zhangli is even super knowledgeable. Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something simple like...
Mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect to the person that brews. Tea of good quality is hard to come by, and those capable of brewing tea according to the occasion and emotions, even more so.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do? It seems you smell it first and drink it.
That's correct. Every type of tea is unique. The more you drink, the more you will understand the subtle differences. Smelling the aroma will reveal the quality of the tea. Lower grade teas emit a musty and seemingly scorched scent, whereas ones with a delicate yet soothing aroma are usually of a high... If you want to be more particular, according to Liyue ancient tradition, you could acquire a vintage goblet, which is used specifically for examining the aroma.
Oh no! All this time, Paimon...
Not to worry. Knowledge is vast. It's never too late to... As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Then smell the... Remember, you can understand anything as long as you approach it in the proper order. Chaoying village in northwest Liyue is famous for their tea industry. It would be... What I shared with you today are mostly my own habits as an old-fashioned Liyue local. Each region has its own tea traditions and culture. What?
Paimon gets it. But whether Paimon can remember it all is enough.
Thank you for such excellent tea. It made my trip out here all the more. If you ever come to manage a tea house, I will certainly be a regular.
Well, we're already pretty busy. I don't think we'll have time to manage a side hustle at a tea house.
Regardless, you have my complete support. Let's call it a day. I won't take more of your time. All the best with your new pursuit.
Погоди-ка, как же?
Yes.
А, значит, ритуальный бюро ваншот все платит.
Just...
Of course. Take care. Give our regards to the director.
Типичные джунгли. Бэйдоу, Нингуан, Шэнье. Viola.
A small foamy reef, please. Thank you. I'm fine.
Пьяная.
There's something off about Eula. Was she already drinking before she... But Foamy Reef has coffee in it. Would it upset her stomach if she has coffee after liquor? For her tummy's sake, let's water it down before serving it to her.
Кофе и содовая.
Oh, this tastes pretty good.
Wow. She didn't even notice how much water we added.
One more, bartender. Oh, wait. Sorry. I just came here from the cat's tail. Perhaps I had a little...
Yeah, it's pretty lonely to drink by yourself. You'll feel better if...
I suppose I always do drink alone. As long as I'm in Mondstadt, I'll never be welcome at taverns. I was actually feeling good today and wanted a drink. Tell me, how did you manage to make so many friends? People always sound so appreciative and are always smiling when they talk about you. But as for me, just mentioning my family name is...
You didn't choose to be born into the Lawrence clan, and we don't care about that kind of thing. The Eula we know is a but you don't like being straightforward. You always pretend to hold...
Hey, who said I was pretending? Do you think so? It's impossible to imagine. Even after being a Knight of Favonius for all this time, people still...
Oh, right! Tons of Bard said something wise like that, too. Just be yourself, Eula, and keep moving. Sooner or later, you'll change what people think about the Lawrence clan.
Okay, thank you. I should go now. No need. I want to remember what you said. And I won't be able to think about anything else until I write everything down.
Eula sure is a lot more open after a few, but it does feel like something's missing without her signature revenge line. Uh-oh. When she wakes up in the morning, do you think she'll come threatening us to forget?
Домина переговоров. Спасибо. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Hello.
Hi there! Paimon would be more surprised to see you if we hadn't already seen a bunch of our friends. Huh? Wait! You're Shinha! This is a surprise.
This place isn't easy to find. Angel's Share. The name doesn't exactly... Mr. Zhongli was kind enough to help me with directions. I'm thankful.
You needed help with directions? Wait, you came all this way just...
That's right. Because... we're friends.
Here's the menu.
Boreal Watch. Boreal? As in a cold climate.
Well, Boreal Watch here probably is referring to the wolf of the north.
Caramel pine cone. How could that be a drink?
Oh, Paimon's tried that one. It's actually caramel-flavored coffee. Pinecone just refers to the
Huh? These names are confusing. I can't make sense of any of these. I'll leave it up to you. As long as it's something that tastes like Qingxin or violet grass.
Those medicinal herbs don't grow around here. If you want something bitter, then it has to be coffee.
Fine.
That's a good idea. You've practiced the Adepti arts long enough. Let's make Shenhe a snow-covered kiss. It sounds like a perfect fit.
Квас сока и молоко. Давай средний.
It's sweet and smooth. Not bitter.
It's called a snow-covered kiss. Whisk milk until it froths, then gently pour it over some juice. Don't ask why it's called a kiss, though. Paimon doesn't get it either. It's probably just a gimmick to get it to sell better.
Gimmick.
Paimon's just guessing. Maybe it's more of a romantic description.
Romantic.
It's hard to explain. Stop making Paimon come up with things. That's right.
Oh. I see. I seem to understand now.
Oh, really? But wait, why is Paimon the one who's
Occasionally I chew on divine herbs as I wander about in the mountains. I have witnessed the moment a new sprout break. The elation in my heart then does bear a resemblance to what I'm experiencing now. Thank you for helping me understand these obscure names. I might need your help again sometime in the future.
На этом будем с вами заканчивать. С вами был я, Роков. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока. Пока.